getting a late start to the vlog today. It is after work already. It's about 4:30. On my way to pick up Brad from school. It is Tuesday, so it's time for piano lessons. So that's what's on my agenda this evening. I'm gonna go home, finish a couple little projects. I've got one more section in the module for class, and I'm going to try and get through the last 3 sections in that module tomorrow night. So I got to dial that in and get that finished so I don't have to worry about it. We got to take a test, do some performance review type things for to wrap up that module. We've got to try and get those done before the end of the month, which shouldn't be a problem. So should be fun. Don't know what else is in store for us this evening, but you know, who knows where it'll go. I think that I want to try to plan a Geek Dad weekend in that book with Bradley and Michael. And if AJ's interested, sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't. But not for this weekend, but for the following weekend, because this weekend is going to be kind of busy. We're going to try and do something for Michael's birthday on Saturday afternoon, as well as I'm supposed to teach. I found out last night that I'm teaching or filling in for the Saturday lab this Saturday for our class. So that takes up all of my day pretty much. It's 8 to 1. So I get to do that. And then Sunday, usually after church, the boys, you know, they do their thing and they go over to Christina's parents' house all day. So then the afternoon, you know, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to pull them away from that. So I'm gonna try and shoot for something the following week. So I think this week we're gonna try and figure it out. We're gonna try and pick what we want to do. So that way next week I have the opportunity to try and find all the materials and everything I need to get to put together to do it. So I think it's going to be fun. I had one full day using those new LG 5K monitors, and I have to say I love them. So yesterday I used them with the default resolution setting, which is actually not 5K. The default setting is just under, I would consider it 3K. It's like 2600 by something. I can't remember what the actual numbers are. So I bumped it all the way up to the 5K, and the stuff on the screen is tiny. I can still read it and still use it. It's still usable for me. A couple of the other guys in the office that are using those monitors as well, it's just way too small for them. But I really liked it. But I did go ahead and I bumped it down to the middle setting in between the 5K and the default setting, and I think that's the prime spot. And I cannot remember the resolutions. I'll check when I go back to work tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll tell you what those resolutions are. Also, one thing I don't like about them is the sound. The sound is actually great, but whenever I change the volume on the computer to like 2 bars of volume versus 1 bar of volume, the change is so great that 1 bar is too quiet and 2 bars is too loud for like office use. So I find myself having to use my headphones more than I have in the past. I looked on the controls, and there really isn't anything in the controlling software that you can download that can change that, and there's really not anything in the system preferences that will allow you to do that either. So it's kind of that part of it's kind of annoying. But all in all, everything that is to talk about for those monitors, I love it. I love all of it. So it's really, really, really nice monitors. Again, I just, if you guys are in the market for new monitors and you've got the money, you will not be upset when you purchase those monitors if you're using the new MacBook Pro, the 2016 MacBook Pro. Okay, so I'm excited. because the last couple of days I have not had any pain whatsoever in my shin on my left side. That's right, you heard it. No pain, nothing. So I'm really excited. So I think what I might do is I might give a little jog this evening a try. I'm not going to, oh boy, that's bright. Sorry I look like I'm glowing, but as soon as I turn it'll go away. So what I'm gonna do is I think I might just go run a mile tonight. Just a mile, nice easy pace. We're talking 10-minute pace here. Nothing crazy. I'm not gonna go out and try and run a 7-minute mile. So we're gonna give it a shot, see what happens. Well, Christina was nice enough to take Bradley to his piano lessons for me, so I didn't have to do it. She met me at his school and she just took him, and I took AJ back to the house, so I got to come home and get a few things squared away and didn't have to worry about being another hour late or later back to the house. So thank you, my dear. I love you. And it really helped out a lot. And so now have the opportunity to sit down, get that section done in the book so that I'm prepped and ready for tomorrow. I've got to get the service from last Sunday uploaded, as well as get the podcast created, and I have like 3 vlogs that I've got to get up and posted. So I've got vlogs from over the weekend, plus I have yesterday's vlog that I still have not touched. So I'm going to try and get those done tonight too. So I got a busy night, and if I can get it all done, I'll be doing great. All right, so it looks like Michael got his birthday present from my parents. So he got a really nice set of Bluetooth Sony headphones. Really nice set. Little too big for my liking, but because my Bose are a little bit slimmer than that, but not much. And my Bose aren't Bluetooth; they're just regular wired headphones. But I really like them. So, yeah, kid's spoiled rotten. So I'm a little worried. I did come home to this today. Might have to spend some time under my wife's car this weekend and figure out exactly where it's coming from. But apparently her car has sprung a leak. So that's it right there. It might just be maybe like an oil pan issue. Could be oil filter maybe. But it is a front-wheel drive vehicle. So one thing I am a little worried about is rack and pinion or power steering. It's not red. It does look like motor oil. But when I checked the power steering fluid a couple of weeks ago, because I'm getting some pretty heavy noise coming out of the power steering pump. At least that's what I think it is. It is most of the time it's when you're steering. The oil was not red, so it was more of the same color as motor oil. So I'm a little nervous about that because, I mean, if it's a power steering pump, no big deal. If it's like oil pan or oil filter, no big deal. But if it's rack and pinion, it could cost quite a bit of money to fix. So I'm a little worried about rack and pinion because it is making more noise than just a normal power steering pump would if it's going bad. Also, it's a vehicle that doesn't have very many miles on it. It is a little old. It's over 10 years old, but it doesn't even have 50,000 miles on it yet. So a couple of different, factors there are going to play into this issue as well. So got to take a look at that. Little bummed about it. But at the same time, it needs to be fixed. That's what you get for not driving brand new vehicles with warranties. And but the downside to that is, you got a car payment. But if you don't have a car payment, you have to deal with maintenance on your vehicle. So, which one would you want? I don't want a car payment. I don't like car payments. I don't have them. I'm never going to have them. So this is what I've got to deal with. Well, good morning. I'm batting 1,000 this week. So it is current day, and so I didn't end the vlog last night. I had quite a bit of work to get done. Didn't get all of it done, but I got really close. So got all the vlogs posted, got through the material for class tonight. Just didn't get the sermon from last Sunday posted like I wanted to. So just went in, took a shower, and I crashed. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I am on my way to work for another very long day because I got class again tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog now, and that way I can get today's vlog going and get my skinny butt to work. So whether you're watching this in the morning, in the evening, sometime around lunchtime, just make it a good day. If it's the end of the day, make tomorrow a great day. Have a great night and get out there and try it.